I'm back. Welcome back to the Team 12 Seattle CX podcast. I'm Rose Team 12s, and today we're going to be doing kind of like a mix of some stuff. I'm going to be saying like what's going on in my life a little bit, and what's going on with the Seahawks and new house. So started out with what you're seeing first. The lava lamp is in frame now. I have a bunch of stuff right here. I put a Seahawks. I have this Seahawks thing that used to be on my front door of my old bedroom, but is going to be in the back frame. I have this flag that I'm going to be putting up in the frame. That is 15 showing that way. I got that. I got this stuff over here. This thing is signed by 3 Seahawks players because I went to a what's it called? A practice, and I got one of them is Thomas Rawls' signature, so that's pretty cool. Russell Wilson right there. You got a little poop emoji thingy. You got my gaming stuff right here, so like 2 controllers in my headset. Then you got the TV right there. My bed's right there. You got the LEDs around me. I'll change it to green real quick. I have 2 strips, so luckily I can do both. I can control both with one remote. My TV remote actually can change it to a couple different colors, so that's pretty funny. So let's change that back to blue. I like purple the most. I don't know why. It's just vibing. But yeah, let's change that back to blue. There we go. And yeah, that's the setup. I have some things in my old background that we took off the wall, and we're gonna be putting a cabinet like right here and here, and then 2 long, like about that long, floating shelves. So it's gonna make like a shape like that. I don't know what shape that is. I suck at math and geometry, so good thing I'm in that class this year. But yeah, we're gonna put those 2 there. I'm gonna take some of the stuff from here and some other stuff that I have lying around, some other Seahawks stuff, and put that up. Put some Christmas stuff up right here, and put pretty much all this except for that and that up top, and put my Christmas stuff up, and it'll look pretty sick. And I'm excited for the new setup. So right now, the reason I don't have my hair done or anything like that, and I'm just wearing random clothes, is because I have COVID right now, and I have like a couple more days. I just took a test today. I've had the Ronas for about like 8 days now. I just have no smell, and I have a cough, so luckily I'm pretty much unaffected. Bad news, I have basketball that started up literally a week ago, and I haven't been able to pretty much practice at all, except for like the first 2 days, so that's nice. And basketball is going to be pretty demanding with my schedule, since I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, then I get ready, go to school, then basketball is literally an hour and a half later after school ends, so I'm just going to be staying at school and just do some homework while I'm there. So I'm going to try and wake up just like at 4 in the morning instead, and film videos, since it doesn't really matter, since I'm going to have my lights off and it'll just look cooler with the LEDs. So I'm just going to try and get used to waking up at 4 in the morning and get ready real quick and film videos. But so where the Seahawks are right now, they suck. Wilson probably gone this season if Pete doesn't leave. If Pete retires and leaves, we hopefully keep Wilson, and we bring somebody like Lincoln Riley in, or potentially even Jim Harbaugh, because Jim Harbaugh, everywhere he goes, he wins. He's bringing Michigan State to their first bowl game, I think, ever. So that's pretty good. And I know like some people are controversial on Jim Harbaugh, but he's a good coach. Like, I understand people still hate him from when he was a 49er coach, but like, if we say like, hey, Harbaugh, come to Seattle, he's gonna pick that job up instantly, mainly because of spite. He hates Carroll. Back to them college days, he constantly wanted to beat him. He never could really. And in the NFL, you denied like the highest paying job from the Miami Dolphins to be head coach, and came to a cheaper team in the 49ers just to go against Carroll. So we call him up, say, hey, Harbaugh, come on over. I might be saying the Ravens coach. One of the Harbaugh brothers, the one that's coaching at Michigan State right now. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, if we just give him a call, he's probably going to come up right up here. Bye-bye, Carroll. Fired. Out of here. Because there's clips where our offensive coordinator goes up to Carroll and says, hey, what do you want me to run on these next series of plays? And on most scenarios, it's like, okay, if it's an offensive head coach and he's really involved with the offense, maybe. But usually you have an offensive coordinator because he's going to coordinate the offense himself, and he's not going to have anybody else touch his offense. But the fact that Pete Carroll's older, and Pete Carroll has shown stubbornness with this offense, and that he's a defensive head coach and not an offensive-minded coach, and hasn't been ever in his career, and he has his offensive coordinator coming up to him and asking him, what do you want me to run on these next series of plays, this next drive? That's scary, because it's a defensive head coach, and how often do you think he's doing that off camera? They caught one little glimpse of him going up to Carroll and saying, hey, what do you want me to run? What do you think's happening when their camera's not on them? Do you think Pete Carroll is in the headset of Russell Wilson saying, hey, next play, next play, next play, and stuff like that? Potentially. So that's bad news bears right there. So hopefully Carroll gets fired. We keep Wilson. We go crazy this offseason in free agency in the draft. And we have a really good time, do a really good job. Probably not going to happen. Probably going to do the normal Seahawks thing, and we're going to trade down a bunch, then have all the 5th round picks in the world, and draft 0 good players, because that's just what we do. But yeah, we need a new left tackle, because Dwayne Brown not that good this season. We need a new left guard, because Damian Lewis needs to be put back to right guard where he belongs, because he's the first actual good offensive lineman that we've had since like Russell Okung, that we've drafted. So put him back over there, grab a new left guard, get a new left tackle, get a new right tackle, get a new center, pretty much that entire offensive line except for Damian Lewis overall. Wide receivers, just in free agency, sign someone like Antonio Brown and MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, or maybe somebody like, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Michael Gallup from the Cowboys. He's a really good wide receiver 3. He makes right plays here every once in a while, and he'd be a really good addition to this offense with DK, Lockett, and him. Absolutely insane, and gives us some more depth so we can take Lockett or DK off every once in a while and give him a little more rest. Then at running back, maybe sign somebody like, I forgot who it was. I can't think of his name. I cannot think of his name. I do not know why. One of them is Jeff. Wow, I really can't think of names right now. I haven't filmed in 2 weeks, and I'm struggling. Jeff Wilson of the 49ers. He would be a good addition to our running back group. And the other running back was Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette having an amazing season right now and doing great for the Buccaneers. He'd be a good running back 1 for us. He's staying pretty healthy this season. Then you have Jeff Wilson in the backfield as well, just to soak up some carries here and there. Re-sign Alex Collins as a running back 3, and keep DJ Dallas as a third down running back, or in specific situations. He'd be a good running back there. My dog is crying at the door. 1 second. go. There you go. And the dog coming in the video. The dog was. Here you go, puppy. There you go. He's a happy girl. Hey, stop sniffing the microphone. Then at cornerback, cornerbacks actually do matter in this group. Sign somebody like Stephon Gilmore this offseason. And, oh, there's the cat. All the animals joining in on this video. Sign somebody like Stephon Gilmore. I'm saying a lot. I'm very sorry. I haven't filmed in 2 weeks. It's a new setup, and I still got COVID. So, yeah, signed a good cornerback like Stephon Gilmore. Signed a number 2 cornerback like DJ Reed, re-sign him. Then at safety, maybe sign Keanu Neal, who is currently playing for the Cowboys. He's not a star safety, but we can't re-sign Quandre Diggs because he is a free agent this season. And paying 2 safeties at like top tier of the position, not what you do. And teams are hesitant just to pay 1. So not going to happen. If we want to keep Quandre Diggs, we're going to have to give up another position like defensive line, and we cannot do that because defensive line is probably the most important thing that we need to address this offseason. We would need to sign somebody like Ngama Kansu and some other people at defensive end and stuff. I had some players listed in my notes, and I don't know why I didn't look at them. But I'll have another video where I go fully in depth on free agents and stuff and Russell trade ideas because it's probably going to happen this offseason because massive change will happen, sadly. But yeah, there's other free agents. I'll address that in a later video because I'm not trying to have a 30-minute video. And same with Wilson, because if I did both of those this video, then it would be a 30-minute video most likely, and that would not be fun to watch. And especially with me just sitting here and talking. So with that, I think we will probably win this tonight against the football team. Barely. But I had 2 bad dreams last night. One is, since this is a brand new house, I got the walls all dirty with my hands. And I had like an envision of like my wall being covered with black handprints. So that freaked me out. And I had another dream last night where we lost, I think it was like 19-17 tonight against the football team. So let's hope my dream was very incorrect and that the Seahawks win 19-17. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing really else I need to address. But yeah, other than that, have a good rest of your day.